If you click on this video, it's not by chance, this is God's will. God declares today that there exists a distinction in my intentions. Light and darkness possess no shared foundation. I have summoned you, as the light, to bring you nearer. Certain elements, individuals, and circumstances will be excluded. Maintain a flexible grip on all matters. If Abraham had comprehended this, Lot would not have accompanied him or found himself in Sodom. The greatest danger to individuals around you arises when they oppose and act contrary to my intentions for your life. Heed my voice. Prioritize your dedication to me as your foremost loyalty, even if it leads to alienation from compromised relationships. You have requested clarity and confidence, and I assure you that it will manifest as you engage and connect with what I have previously elucidated and established. Progress cannot occur until existing assignments are completed. A significant portion of what you seek from me is within your control and will be manifested as you comply with my instructions in speech, conduct, and behavior. Do not be afraid, proclaims the Father. I understand your requirements. Every lament of your heart has intertwined with mine and resonated with my sympathy. Proceed. Advance with confidence and certainty, and the results for you and the people in your vicinity will be assured. Today, God asserts, stand resolutely, child, for the foundation underneath you is not unstable sand, but the solid bedrock of my word. I am the deity who inscribes success into the essence of your existence, who interlaces your narrative with strands of achievement. Do not focus on the storm clouds accumulating in the distance, for my light radiates most brilliantly amidst your turmoil. You harbor me within you, keep that in mind. Inhale my essence, and perceive the rhythmic cadence of my fidelity resonating throughout your chest. I am your internal stronghold, your steadfast guide, the essential air in your lungs. Consequently, how can one fail? I, who am invincible, dwell within you, hence your triumph is inevitable. What one perceives as risk, I perceive as faith. It is a bridge constructed not of fragile wood but of the steadfast steel of my commitments. Do not hesitate at the brink, for I await you on the opposite side, ready to embrace you. The jump you consider is not into the void but upon the foundation of my intention. Trust the whispers of faith I spark in your heart, the dreams I paint across your spirit. They are not just delusions, rather, they serve as blueprints for your destiny. Breakthrough, child, is not a remote illusion but a radiant oasis immediately beyond your horizon. Each tear you have shed has nourished the arid soil, and every uncertainty confronted has paved the way. The dawn of my approval is emerging, projecting extensive shadows of your forthcoming achievements. The fragrant aroma of victory permeates the air, with the initial signs of your success ascending towards the heavens. Disregard the voices of doubt that undermine your confidence. They are little particles of dust dancing in the radiant light of my grace. Focus on the peak you are climbing, rather than the perilous descent adjacent to it. Focus on the goal, the accolades of triumph poised to adorn your head. Recall, it is not through your strength, but through the unwavering power I instill within you that you ascend. This is not the conclusion, child, but the inception. This moment is shaping your resilience, strengthening your spirit, and equipping you for the remarkable journey of your life. The strands of adversity may appear rough, yet have faith in the Master Weaver. I amalgamate darkness and light, conflict and victory, to forge a masterwork deserving of both celestial and terrestrial realms. Continue onward, youngster. Advance with the impetus of my spirit propelling you. Let my promises guide you, and let my love serve as your protection. This is not the dance of uncertainty you dread, but the triumphal parade I have orchestrated for you. Enter the light, accept the unfamiliar, and recognize that I accompany you at every juncture. God proclaims today, my child, that authentic generosity is limitless. The 10th served as an initial benchmark for the Israelites, yet I extend my hand not for a mere portion, but for the entirety of what your heart wishes to bestow. Contribute not from a sense of duty, but from an abundant source inside. Allow giving to emerge spontaneously, a natural result of my love flowing through you. You desire time, affection, and resources, and akin to seeds sown in fruitful soil, each offering yields its distinct reward. Invest time in the lives of others, engage in their challenges and triumphs, and observe connections flourish, their essence surpassing any material benefit. Invest affection in hearts afflicted by solitude, serve as a salve to their injuries, and observe a fabric of benevolence interlaced, connecting you in a network of mutual compassion. Provide what you desire. Let your empathy illuminate the shadows, and prosperity will return to you in unforeseen manners, a bounty of satisfaction cultivated from your generosity. Do not misconstrue, my child. There is no wrongdoing in anticipating a return on your investment. Just as farmers sow seeds in anticipation of a fruitful harvest, you too can provide the charity with awareness. Recognize that what you provide is not merely lost, but rather altered, multiplied, and returned to you in imperceptible yet perpetually valuable forms. Each act of kindness reverberates outward, impacting unseen lives, and the goodwill you generate ultimately returns to you, enhancing your soul and fortifying your faith. You are indeed a sacred piece of land, a farm, my child. Your belief constitutes the fertile soil, while your deeds represent the sown seeds. Select judiciously what you cultivate, as the yield will mirror your choices. Plant seeds of doubt and anxiety, and you will harvest a bitter crop of concerns. However, cultivate seeds of love, generosity, and trust, and observe an abundance of joy enrich your life. Furthermore, bear in mind that the harvest is not just for your benefit. You belong to an expansive kingdom, with your benevolence serving as a fundamental element in constructing a more promising future for everyone. Do not hesitate to finance the initiatives of my love to assist the missionaries, shelters, and those in need of sustenance. Each gift, regardless of its magnitude, enhances the structure of compassion and fortifies the pathway to a world illuminated by my grace. Bestow generously, my darling, without hesitation. Your response time to me serves as a metric for my response time to you. Allocate time, bestow affection, and provide resources. Contribute without anticipating immediate rewards, but with confidence in the invisible yield that lies ahead. Contribute as you are mine, a manifestation of my love in this realm. Bestow gifts as it is a privilege, a sacred act of relationship with your Creator. In your generosity, discover the genuine treasures of my kingdom, a wealth quantified not in currency, but in the limitless profusion of my love. Depart now, my child, and become a purveyor of life. Allow your giving to illuminate the world with vivid expressions of kindness, and observe the extraordinary transformations as your contributions evolve into a legacy of affection. This is your vocation, your objective, your legacy. Embrace it with gladness, recognizing that by your generosity, you obtain the supreme gift, the infinite love of your Father. Before the video continues, please like the video, share it with your family and write Amen in comment. God proclaims today, observe the virtuous individual, for ultimately, that one will attain tranquility. Identify the resolute individual who has endured adversity, remaining upright amidst the devastation. Have I not designated you, just as I designated Noah amidst the barren inundation? Have I not recalled you, just as I have remembered the virtuous few in a world that has deviated? You have observed the tumultuous waves of uncertainty, the horizon shrouded in doubt, and contemplated what harbor lies ahead. Observe your surroundings, youngster. You remain present, correct? Continuing to breathe, remaining resilient, and serving as a monument to my perpetual grace. Allow tomorrow's worries to diminish like the ebbing tide. Do not expend your energy on invisible conflicts. Direct your attention, concentration, and essence toward me. As you approach, my protective shield manifests. Do not question that my breeze is already in motion, murmuring among the trees of your existence. It is a breeze not of turmoil but of liberation, a mild flow countering the surge of dread, adversity, and all that endeavors to submerge your spirit. This wind will diminish the internal storms, allowing you to remain on solid ground, with the remnants of conflict receding behind you. This child is my vow, inscribed in the firmament akin to the stars. Note that carefully, for it serves as your beacon in times of adversity. Anticipate my wind. Anticipate the embrace of my grace, the steadfast flow of my kindness, and the powerful winds of my strength that will disperse your adversaries like dust before dawn. No shadow shall obscure you that my light cannot penetrate. No wave shall surge against you that my hand cannot pacify. Recall Noah, emerging onto the sunlit ground, the ark a mute witness to the tempest he had triumphed against. This is your destiny as well, youngster. You will exit the crucible, not tarnished but enhanced, not weakened but fortified, a symbol of my love in a world yearning for hope. Allow the wind to guide you. Allow it to elevate you beyond the clamor and uncertainty. Allow it to softly convey my assurance to you. You are designated, you are acknowledged, you are cherished. In that love, you will discover triumph consistently. Proceed, then, survivor. Proceed and observe my steadfast influence. Walk confidently, with your head elevated, for you are the offspring of the tempest, and the tempest has submitted to you. Today, God asserts that perplexity and resistance are unavoidable elements of conflict. Do not be inclined to presume, in the face of conflict, that you have deviated from the course I have established for you. I have not left you uninformed on Satan's deceptions. Undoubtedly, the smoke and mirrors he employs to exaggerate his significance are mere illusions. In the scriptures, the term enemy is employed for a specific purpose. He is astute and discreet, yet he is always identifiable in the face of hardship. Regardless of how skillfully he disguises his strategies, you can reveal him consistently by identifying the origin of your difficulties. Bear in mind that resistance is your obligation, while my role is to expel him. Oppose the adversary, and he shall retreat. It is inherent to his character, and I have offered him no alternative. I formed light and darkness, and indeed, I fashioned the destroyer to annihilate. Rest assured, no weapon forged against you shall succeed. Therefore, confront each difficulty equipped with my thoughts, my intellect, and my steadfast character. What actions will you undertake? You will act precisely as I would in your position. Ascend today and assert your legitimate inheritance, which I conferred upon you. You are neither a victim nor have I predetermined your suffering to mirror my own experiences at Calvary. Today, God instructs you to sing joyfully on your bed with hymns, fresh compositions, and spiritual songs of worship, anticipation, and victory, for I dwell in the praises of a heart consistently oriented towards me. You were designed for communion with me as an entity of adoration. I do not incline the smoke of sacrificed animals to permeate my throne room. I desire to live sacrifices of lives dedicated to fulfilling my objectives and plans for my beloved. I truly have intentions for you in my kingdom. Allow the skeptics to suffocate in their cynicism, obscured by the ordinary, for you, child of grace, possess the ability to alter the essence of reality with your hymns of faith. Every hymn and tearful prayer possesses the capacity to alter the narrative of your situation. You have requested transformation, and I assert that the currencies of the divine realm are faith, hope, love, and a heart devoted to reverence before my throne. I take pleasure not in superficial rituals but in the genuine expression of your essence, the unrefined harmony of your capitulation. As you elevate my name above the peaks of your concerns, heaven reacts, and my hand extends to fulfill each of my promises regarding your circumstances. My pen swiftly traverses the cosmic ledger, inscribing your name with emphatic strokes of benediction and abundance. Angels, the celestial defenders of light, arm themselves with your purpose, swords unsheathed against the murmurs of skepticism and the machinations of adversaries. Do not be intimidated by your evident weakness or inability, youngster. Your unworthiness does not diminish my compassion or the extent of my mercy bestowed upon you. Allow the deluge of your gratitude to cleanse the residue of guilt and fear. Fulfill your commitments of devotion, inscribed not on stone tablets but on the tablet of your heart, and observe the adversary's schemes disintegrate like sandcastles beneath the wave of my love. At this moment, I am guiding you to the oasis of my grace, the abundant sources of forgiveness, and the flowing waterfalls of joy. As your divine Father, I invite you, not with harsh declarations, but with open arms and a receptive spirit. I desire to immerse you in the revitalizing essence of my presence, to restore the frayed aspects of your spirit, and to heal you, guiding you towards the fulfillment of the intended objectives I have established for your circumstances. Proceed, my child, and let your devotion ascend like aromatic incense, borne by the gentle breeze that murmurs, I am yours, and you are mine. Let your heart serve as a platform for the magnificent expression of reverence, a fabric interlaced with strands of appreciation and faith. Your worship transcends mere sound. It represents a profound transformation in the spiritual realm, a rallying call that instills fear in darkness and rekindles hope inside your spirit. Proceed, therefore, and vocalize. Proclaim my inexhaustible mercy, my unwavering might, and my love that radiates more intensely than 1,000 suns. Allow your voice to serve as the soundtrack of my redemptive song, the clarion call heralding the onset of a new epic, an epic wherein praise serves as the key to unlock a plethora of blessings, an epic where worship acts as the instrument that dismantles the shackles of despair, an epic in which you, cherished child, are the vessel of my love, resonating my grace from the peaks of your heart to the most distant reaches of the world. Before the video continues, I request you to comment Amen and please help me by doing super thanks. Your support means a lot to us. Today, God proclaims, cherished of heaven, embrace the radiance of my majesty, for a new dawn is emerging within you. The upcoming year presents an expansive and uncharted terrain, and although doubt may obscure the periphery, rest assured, your journey is directed by an invisible force, both compassionate and resolute. The wind cannot dictate the sail's path, yet it nonetheless imbues it with force. Allow the Spirit to invigorate your journey, guiding you across tranquil waters and turbulent seas, leading you to destinations of profound love, greater purpose, and steadfast tranquility. Do not fear the unknown, for that is the realm where trust soars. The distant mountains, formidable in appearance, conceal immense treasures within their slopes, knowledge acquired via ascent, stunning panoramas that inspire, and resilience developed through adversity. Have confidence that with every stride, the route will reveal itself, lighted by the reassurance that states, "Do not fear, I am present with you." This year, accept the advantage of vulnerability. Allow tears to transform into rain that nourishes your soul, laughter to serve as the sun that invigorates your spirit, and quiet to act as the fertile soil where comprehension flourishes. Embrace the relationships surrounding you, as in the community, shared responsibilities are diminished and joys are amplified. Serve as a conduit of love, abundant in compassion and forgiving, for in your generosity, you shall get manifold rewards in return. Recall, dear one, you are a work of art in progress, shaped by affection, inscribed with fortitude, and adorned with the vivid colors of your distinct talents. This year, permit the artist to enhance your canvas, incorporating strokes of courage in areas of uncertainty, splashes of optimism in regions of shadow, and a radiant glow of self-acceptance where judgment previously prevailed. As the year concludes, and you find yourself surrounded by the remnants of joy and sorrow, triumphs and challenges, recognize this: the experience has altered you. You possess greater strength, kindness, and sensitivity to the subtle messages of your soul and the harmony of the divine. Advance, child of God, and welcome the forthcoming year with enthusiasm and a cheerful spirit, as it is a canvas upon which you will create a masterpiece of love, faith, and infinite grace. Amen. Today, God advises me to refrain from despair and instead focus on my purpose. The world you inhabit is interlaced with challenges and obscurity, potentially leading you to ponder the existence of goodness and the possibility of illumination amongst the darkness. However, I inquire of you, offspring of light, what else may perhaps succeed? Do not dwell on the tempests that assail you, but concentrate your anticipation on the hand that stabilizes the helm. Do not focus on the tumultuous waves that may overwhelm you with difficulties, but direct your attention to the lighthouse that leads you to safety. The current situation may seem uncertain, yet I can see through the obscurity, transforming adversity into success and achieving victory among the trials that have severely tested your patience. Consider instead what other outcomes could potentially occur positively. Understand that my grace, which sustains and propels you forward, surpasses the challenges that attempt to undermine your perseverance, my child. Your steadfast faith, the spark that illuminates even the darkest depths of sorrow. You have been shaped by hardship and emotional struggle, and you stand more resilient than you realize. Recall the desolate seed, concealed beneath the wintry soil, ostensibly inert yet imbued with potential. Observe the caterpillar, enveloped in its cocoon, metamorphosing into a winged marvel. Similarly, my child, your challenges are but the precursor to your triumph. What seems like destruction is the fertile foundation of your transformation. Indeed, the route may be perilous, the ascents abrupt, and the conflicts intense. What other positive outcomes could occur? Inquire of the light that ascends each morning, dispelling the darkness. Inquire about the river that shapes its path through stone, unimpeded by hindrances. Inquire of the eagle that ascends above the tempest, discovering liberation in the essence of the storm. You also possess a steadfast spirit, a reservoir of strength concealed within. Examine the broader context beyond the individual child and observe the intricate fabric of your life as it develops. Observe the strands of adversity interlaced with strands of grace, the instances of loss combined with victories still to be achieved. What further outcomes could be favorable? I disclose all information to you. In your most challenging moments, I am nearest. In your most vulnerable time, my strength sustains you. In your profound despair, my optimism calls forth. You are not isolated, child. You stroll alongside the one who triumphed over death and darkness, who possesses the universe in his grasp, who murmurs assurances of salvation even among the devastation. Therefore, elevate your gaze, offspring of light. Release the encumbrances that hinder you and accept the fortitude that emanates from my throne. Allow my affection to guide you, my words to protect you, and my presence to comfort you. Proceed with confidence, recognizing the potential for positive outcomes. In me, all things are renewed, and the impossible transforms into the melody of your trip. Proceed, therefore, and be the light in the darkness, the symbol of hope amidst the tempest. Serve as a tribute to the ongoing strength of faith, the live evidence that even among profound sorrow, what may perhaps go well. All things, child. All things. For I am present with you, and that is all that is significant. Before the video ends, I request you to help me by doing super thanks. Because I don't have house and I have to make my new house.